What's up, everyone? How's it going? Welcome back to another video here on the PokerStaples channel. Very exciting video for you guys today, featuring one particular tournament. This is the $82 warm-up on Party Poker that I recently played, and it was a very fun tournament, and as you guys will see. So any questions you have or comments, leave them down below. Just say hey, whatever you want to do. Without further ado, enjoy the video. Okay, this is a good hand, Ace King. All right, we're all in. We're all in with the Ace King. Against Ace Jack. Let's go, chat. First hand double, no problem. First hand double. We don't have a great call candidate. We get raised. We will call. See a turn, which is a 5. This is Myra right here. He's not in the hand though, so we feel pretty comfortable about our hand right now. That's not a good river though. Completes heart draws, makes it less likely they have a 2-pair, but heart draws is the most obvious draw here, right? Check, check. Just a king, queen. So it actually saved us some money, which is cool. Okay, and our 82 warm-up. Happy to call a shove here. There it is. 9s against ace 4. Can we hold it for a lot of chips? That'll do, my friends. We got some stacks. 133K in the warm-up. We're making runs at it. 16 paid. And our friend, who's sitting right over there, has opened the pot to 9,100. We can't look over at his screen, but we can 3-bet him. He's sitting 5 feet away from me, chat. Gonna fold the flop without a diamond. Queen's no diamond, Miro.
I did have a diamond.
Did have a diamond. Did you bluff me?
Not really bluff.
Oh, we got bluff, chat. Gonna go for a c-bet here against Miro. And we're going to go for a turn barrel here against Miro. Up to the 82 warm-up, we have the ace and the ace. Going to 3-bet. Let's hope for some action here. This would be a huge double up. This would be massive if we could get it. Might put us in the chip lead, honestly. All right. Well, we're all in. Let's do it. Aces against kings. Oh my God, man. 500,000 chips in the 82 warm-up. That might put us in the chip lead. I think just shove, honestly. We're like 27 big blinds. I don't know if I should 3-bet call jacks or shove them. I think clearly we should 3-bet call queens, kings, and aces, but I'm wondering if jacks are a small enough pair to just take away the letting them 4-bet. But it might be like 10s jam or 9s jam or something like that. I don't entirely know exactly. We win the pot though, 730K. That extends our chip lead. We should have a big chip lead now. Yeah, 200K lead on second place. All right, there's an all-in from a 10-9 big blind stack. We'll call. It's king 9. All right. Pick up some chips. Extend the lead. 900,000. And we're down to 22. Pretty good. Back up to 6s. Definitely a call with a pair. Against 8s, unfortunately. Oh, wow. That's a straight. Whew, sometimes you run good. I was just whining about losing flips, and I beat 6s against 8s. That's okay. That'll put us in a pretty good spot, man. Over 1 million chips. All right, we've actually burst the money bubble because neck break just won 10s against ace queen. So we're going to be red felt hype next hand. The final 16. And Ivan don't cry because they have more stack than Ninja's hyper. He's actually already in the money. So they can shove here, lose, and still cash. Which is a pretty good reshove spot, but they fold. All right, there it is. $200 cash, you guys. Let's go. Let's keep it firing, man. Gonna fold the 5-6 suited, especially given the situation here. Limp call with ace deuce. All right, beautiful flop. We flop top pair. And we don't have very many aces that limp here. A lot of them raise, so this is a good spot. And they have even more that raise against us when we limp. You know, they check maybe a few aces, but not many. Bet again. And I'm going to go for another big bet here. pretty much repping an ace or better here, which is kind of hard for us to have. So I'm hoping that I'm going to get a decent amount of hero calls. Super annoying if they shove. Because I'm repping ace or better. So, all right, 400K. That is a big pickup. Gets 3-5, making the hero call with a 5, as I mentioned. It's a good spot for them to hero. We don't have very many aces. Repping a pretty narrow range there. And we have almost 1.6 million. Yeah, triple average. 11 left. Really good. All right, nines. We'll raise, call a shove here against a raise in this spot. Playing tight. I'm going to flat. We could play pretty well post-flop. Bowling Green, Kentucky. Is KY Kentucky? Oh, we have a set. Sets are so good. Bottom set on an ace-king-9 board. Just please have, like, just have ace-king is great. That's fine. I'll fade 4 outs. Raising really doesn't rep much, so I'm going to call. Okay, don't have aces, kings, or jacks, though. There's 9 combos of better sets here. There's more combos of, like, 2 pairs and stuff, but hopefully they have ace-king. All right, let's fold. It's all right. It's okay. 1.6 million. Lead 5 suited. Don't tell anyone, but I'm going to open again. It's just a tough spot for them to be in. Don't tell them, anyone. Calling the small blind. We flop top pair. I'm happy to go for a bet. And on the bigger side, I think it's going to be consistent with most hands we bet here. A lot of potential draws. A lot to protect from. We're going to want to put pressure on the stack as well. So I think choosing a big sizing is good. Even though, like, with our weak top pair, we don't mind the pot being sort of small. It wouldn't be very consistent if we bet like 1/3, you know? So it would look like exactly what it is. So I think we have to go for a bigger sizing. Take it down. All right. This is the deal. Final table of the $82 warm-up. Coming in first of 8 with 1.7 million in a very good spot. Let's go, man. Good luck us. And first place is $2,400. We have $325 cashed, locked up right now. Should be fun. So let's get it done, guys. Let's get a win. First win on stream. Actually, Maddie won a tournament off stream. First win on stream is the goal here in the Berlin stream house. Let's make it happen. All right, open the ace-10 for sure. It's frustrating that the second place of chips ends up on our direct left. That's annoying. Because, like, it's the easiest for them to call our opens, but we're still in the lead. We can't complain about too much. Call from Megs to Pizza. We have top pair, and we flop the third nut flush draw, so we're really not protecting for much here. I don't think we're going to get value from a worse hand over 3 streets. I don't really want to get this in for $500,000 either. So I'm going to start with a check back. Okay, third nut flush. I don't know if that's good or bad. I think just bet fold is fine, honestly. People just don't bluff there, man. They just don't. People don't bluff there. All right, take it down. Keep up the raising train. Gonna call on the big blind. Ace 8-6 with 1 spade. I am gonna go for a small bet here. Just clean up some equity, you know. We have the best hand a decent amount of the time. When they have an ace, we don't have the best hand very often. Well, that is an interesting turn. It's very tempting to just, like, pot, put in 450. The problem is, like, they're pretty ace heavy, and they're, like, our image is going to be terrible. Like, I don't think they're folding much. Nines. Oh, nines. We could have got that to fold for sure. I really thought they were ace heavy, though. Oh, all in from Blind Kim. Okay, so there's going to be some carnage. And Artie Bond is likely behind here. Blind Kim putting in the third aggressive action. Jacks ace 10. There it is. We are down to 6. 6 remain. We're guaranteed $500. But we have another $19.50 to play for it. We do have double second, which is fun. But really, it's 4 people tied for second. Second through fifth are all about the same stack. And then sixth has 476K. Start with a call here with a 7-8. Yeah, I was going to say I wouldn't bet there. Because I have to check raise so much. I think we could check raise turn probably as well. And then just go for a small bluff on the river. Targeting ace high. They have a 9. They're never folding. All right, folds around to the small blind. We have ace 3, which is pretty sweet. Against a limp, I think I'll raise here. And a quick call. Jack 7-5. I'm just going to clean up some equity here. Ace on the turn. Pretty interesting here. Just going to check back. I really hate when we see check raises on the turn. I super hate it, and I think our opponent can do that sometimes. Well, they would have check raised turn and we would have lost our stack, so I'm glad that we didn't. It's annoying that they made the flush, but we saved some chips, so that's cool. Jack 10, King 6. We are down to 5. Down to 5, man. All right, open. Definitely a reshove here with ace-8 suited. Take it down. 2.5 million. This is pretty awkward. I'm gonna fold just because I don't think they can be that light there. It's also very awkward stacks in that we 3-bet, they 4-bet, they pick up a lot of chips. It's a little bit too deep to shove, but we will shove here with King 10, which is gonna be profitable. I'm gonna get reshoved on a lot given the situation here. Like, we have such a wide button opening range. I think shoving with a hand like King 10 is better. Pick it up. 2.6. 650 cash, by the way. 650 cashed. Yeah, it's been a profitable day. No huge scores or anything. They limp call. We'll bet on the flop. Check back. We're only going to get 2 streets of value here. I'm going to go for a value bet with ace queen. The tank is on. And a fold. All right. 2.8 million. Good spot. What do you mean, man? How could you raise into me in this spot? I mean, it's almost suspicious because it's such a bad spot to raise, but I still feel like I just need a 3-bet because they're just screwed. Like, what are you going to do? They're in second place, and like, they need such a strong hand here to 4-bet. Which is why it's suspicious, because it's just like, how can you raise in this spot? It's like you almost want to give them credit for having, they have to have the nuts here. But then again, you just don't know that, you know? Now everyone's tied except for the short stack, really. All right. I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, it's just like, you know, what do they want to bust in second place here? Have jacks plus and ace king and then go for it. 10s get it in for what it's worth as well. I think here. Boise Poker dropping the sub. Use the Twitch button. Thank you, Boise Poker. Welcome to the team. Hearts out in chat for that subscription. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Boise Poker. And calling the big blind. I'm going to control the size of the pot with second pair. Kind of turns our hand face up, but I think it's okay as well. Bet of 105, we'll call. I hate this spot because our hand is kind of face up. Okay, that's better. I mean, they can have a jack. If they, like, shove, I think we'll fold. But if they bet a normal size, we just call. Like, a jack is reasonable, but it's not going to be there, like, enough, you know? It's not going to be here, like, 70% of the time. But they have it this time. Too bad. Open queen deuce suited. Back down to 2.4. Calling the big blind. Ace 9 5. Just go for a small c bet here. 3 4 diamonds. Queen are good cards. 7's not a particularly scary card. I just don't think they can check a 6. So they can't have the nuts and they can't call off and bust there. Well, they could, but I don't think they should, and I don't think they will. Ace, queen, ace, 5. That is a GG. We're down to 4, you guys. 875 cash. Next page jumps up to 1250. Limp, call a shove, fold to a shove. Yeah, I think we got to call this, especially with our image. Oh, that's an 8. Hold. Ace 8 against ace 9. Let's go. Three-handed. Oh, getting lucky. It feels good, man. All right, they're equal in chips-ish. Keep putting the pressure on. We've got over half the chips in play, finally. Finally, we've done it. 1250 cash. We're playing for another $1,200 between the 3 of us. Next page jumps $500. And shove the e6. I really need to mix in some limp calls with some hands, but I don't think a6 is the one. Against ace 4. That is a 4. Unfortunate. We've lost 3 all-ins. And we got there. We got there. Ace 8 against ace 9. We did. We did. We're still the chip lead, though. It's good. And I'm going to raise here to 210. Suspicious. Bet with the gutter. Turn sizing is awkward now. Hopefully we hit 9. That is great. Gotta barrel this turn. Double gutter, 9 queen, and the ace is a scare card for all one pair hands. Take it down, 3.8 million. Can we get over 2/3 of the chips in play, man? Come on. Let's get there. Limp don't fold, I think. Limp shove over the 4x. Unless Tintin gets involved, in which case we could probably fold. But if Tintin folds, great. If Tintin calls, it's pretty interesting. It's back to us, we'll shove. Against queens, that is a set. Unfortunately, back to 2.4 million. We're in second now. No, we lost the chip lead. Coming in for the sweat.
Yes.
The battle continues, man. It just keeps going. If you guys don't know, this is Miro. He's from Berlin. He helped set up this place. Thanks for everything, man.
You're welcome, no problem.
You will see him in the chat under Miro. 9-4. Not great, but against a button open, I think it's worth a defend. Because we're all very tied now. Fold on the flop. Ooh. Now we have a pair. We get to check call. Huh. Oh, man. Very frustrating. They check back flop, which represents a very narrow range of value hands that can then bomb it and bomb it. Also, all the straight draws miss. King Jack, Ace Jack, Jack 9, Jack 8, 9 8, spades all miss. 3-5 suited, 3-6 suited, 5-6 suited. They don't have any twos that they bomb the turn with. So it's like they're representing such a narrow range of hands here that it's just like an obvious hero call. But it's also frustrating because there's like part of me that's just like, well, this guy has it. Like such a dumb bluff spot. Why would they choose the sizing? They have it. But like there's just too much math in the face of that feeling. You just can't. You can't fold. So we'll call and live with it. Good. Good, good, good. Back to 3.5 million. Come on. Back to 3.5 million. Shove Jack Deuce for 12 bigs. Called by King 10. That's a deuce, though. That's good. That's a good get there. That's a good get there. Heads up, chat. Got 1750 locked up. We're playing a $700 heads up match here against Tintin. Good luck, us. I actually like betting here. You can protect equity against so many things with this bottom pair. There's just endless cards that can help improve them, right? Like a king, a queen, a 9, and an 8, a 7. Like those are all pretty bad cards on the turn. So betting to protect against all those bad cards coming off. And then also, we build a pot when we hit an ace or a deuce, which is great. But like getting them to fold king 8, for example, is a win here. You know, investing 100,000 to win 325. But this is what you don't want to see. Raised to 278. I think it's a call given the price. We have 10% to improve directly on the turn, and some frequency they're bluffing. Problem is they're going to bet a lot on the turn, but still, it's too cheap. You know, like 10% direct. We're going to hit our card and just win the tournament. And then some percentage of the time they're going to shut down. It also makes it less likely they have a jack, by the way, which is just a sick, silly card. That's so silly. Because they're representing Jack 10, they're representing Ace Jack, King Jack, and then it just rolls off a jack on the turn, cutting those combos in half. Now the question is, they probably have a bluff. So do we shove to protect our equity, or do we check, hope for a brick, and go from there? I think we check. That's fun. That's a fun card. I think we call now. This would be a good way to end the tournament, Tintin. I mean, it wouldn't be great for you, but it would be fun for me. All right, you check. I am going to value bet, which is thin. Okay. All right. It's a good flop. It's a dangerous flop, but it's a good one. Because we're a little bit too deep to want to check raise here with second pair. There's just not enough incentive in the pot. Check, check. Yes! Oh, they min bet. I'm all in. Fold. Yes! They min bet a 7. I know it for sure. I was like, please, please min bet a 7, please. Oh, that's so sick. Let's do it, Tintin.
Let's go.
Hit me with the 9 and the 10 back to back. All right. Okay, you can have 1.3. This is going to be a demoralizing defeat if we lose to Tintin. It is. No shots against Tintin, but like, come on. We've done well this final table. I feel like we've earned it. But it's not over.
That's not the mindset.
Yeah, it's not over. It's not. Anything can happen. Check. Hey! Oh, 10-10. I'm going for some value. Please don't have a queen. I'd be so upset. Thank you. Whew. 7 or 5. 7. That is good. Okay. 10-10. I'm going to lead because you don't bluff. We know this. So I need to bet to get money. 10-10 doesn't bluff. We need to bet. Don't be scared by that. Thank you. I mean, it's really tempting to do this because I think it's actually going to make a big difference in terms of their calling range to be less than all in. So I'm going to. It leaves them with 60,000 chips, but I think it actually makes more because I think that'll adjust their calling range quite a bit just based on the type of opponent we're up against. All right, 10-10.
Oh,
Let's go! The first win.
one.
Let's go, man.
Adventure.
82 warm up.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you, chat. Get hype for me, chat. That was a good session. Thank you guys for watching. Boom, it's nice to get a win, man. Come on. Getting the victory hypes me up. Excited to get back on the grind, you guys. I'm actually in real time going to start streaming today, so I'm going to get after it. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. Drop a like and a subscribe if you wouldn't mind. That really helps me out. But until next time, we'll see you later.